Yo, what's up guys? Today is the next day and we're heading to Universal Studios, which is very exciting. So I'll meet you mates at Universal then. Oh yeah. Alrighty then mates, we have made it to Universal Studios. We're gonna go through ticketing, so I'll meet you mates inside with all my equipment on. Oh yeah. Well mates, welcome to Universal Studios. So as you can tell, we've got shops over here. We've got Wicked. That's actually. We've got restaurants, the store, you know, whatever you could think of. Is it the DreamWorks section? Nice. Cool. The elimination section. So welcome to the elimination store. We've got a Minion, a fluffy unicorn, my god.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
The weekending hats, things. The peppermints from the sequel. Being awake, being overrated. Those little Minion toys thing. Minion things. Things over there. Oh, that's Dogman, which I saw earlier, actually, when I was in Australia. Mix and match button bow. Hello Kitty. That's actually kind of interesting. Why is that there? How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, nice. Hello Kitty, Jaws, E.T., which I still need to see. Hello Kitty. Oh my god, Chucky, really?
Dad, try this ball.
Bad Guys, Universal Sweets. You know, you get the idea. Yeah. The Simpsons. How much are these going to cost? Too much money. Fair enough, they're The Simpsons. Sugar Daddy. Nice. And these are Oscars. Is there one for me? Fair enough. Alright, meet you in the next thing.
He's going for the gate!
Stop it! Help! The gate! Oh no! Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. Hey, who's got my golf ball? Where'd it go? Ah, I lost my golf ball. No, it's all right. We actually need these people. Here, Magnus. Brothers and sisters!
Hey! Dickhead! We are not your brothers and sisters! Am I right?
Shut him up.
There was no problem. You will never!
Shut up! Now, where was I? Oh, yes, that's right. Desolate children. You poor lost souls on this big floating piece of sheet metal. The provider has spoken, yes, he told me that someone here knows the way to dry land. Yes, my flock, dry land. We're gonna pave it and drive it, tax it, tithe it. Sweet Joe above. We're gonna use it, crucible it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon. I won't let you. And neither will the mariner.
The mariner. Chuck, shut the gate. Take his head off! We've got guns. He's got water. He's kicking our butts. Who trained that guy? You did, boss! Chuck, fix this. Hey! The girl! Are you all right?
I am now.
Helen! What you doing with the fish boy? He's not your kind. He doesn't have a kind. Let's fillet the flounder. We've got a runner. Not the girl, you idiot. Find me a weapon that works. You're not gonna ruin my plans for driving you freak. You mutated freak! Find me a weapon. Hey, Mom! How about this? Thank you, Chuck. Hey, Mariner! Let's go! It's you and me! Come and get it!
Hey! You've got something on your face! You've got something on your... Mariner! I think we got this.
Helen! Now why is he still alive? I want him dead! When you're done with him, I'll signal my seaplane. We'll blow this place to kingdom come. What is wrong with this? Shut up! Hey, Mariner! Say hello to Dick first. Oops. Hey, do us all a favor. Stand in one spot!
Headshot.
Get in, Chuck! Alright, I see. You're using Chuck as a shield. Well, I never liked Chuck! Yes! Thank you. Helen, get up, come on, we've gotta go. Hey, somebody signal my seaplane. Well, look at that. Think all my men are dead? So is your boyfriend. Now you see that ladder? Faster. Wow. Well, I've got a brand new vision. A pilgrimage for to the dryland. Just you and me, savoring the sweet flavor of dryland. You know? Stop! Idiot! No! Shut up! Helen, go back! Let's go, fish boy! Now that's the type of fate of the new world. Is it gonna be men or fish? Oh no, Helen. You're not going anywhere. Now with the hole in your butt, you know! Get out! You made me hit my plane! You made me pass. It doesn't matter. I have your woman. I killed your friends. So who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so. You don't have a leg to stand on. No! Yes! I, Deacon of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dryland is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? No!
Get the gate! I should have stayed on Thailand. Verna, hurry!
And so the Deacon's threat has ended, and civilization may start anew on dry land, while the mariner roams the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of Waterworld. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Waterworld.
Thank you! Thank you! You may recognize our performers from their work in film and television. From The Purge, Ricky Fiorello. From Gonzo Girl, Tristan Ott. From The Naked Gun, Shay Kennedy. From Beverly Hills Cop 4, Joey Wilson. And the man who just did that 45-foot high dive on fire, our national diving champion, Hal Collard. And the heroes of your show, from grandfather Jolene Fisher. And from Kicking It, Spencer Rockham. And from Paradise, my name is Cammy Reuter. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Thank you.
We've got a taxi here. Something. Over here is the Mario Power Up Cafe. Hang on, just have a quick look. There you go. Over here, they've got One Piece over here now, which is fair enough. I did not know actually One Piece is actually in here. They're now showing anime here, which is something. And over here is the DreamWorks area. So, yeah, let's have a quick look at that then. And over here, mates, with this green little ogre. There's Shrek. There's Shrek. There he is. There he is. Oh, and Princess Fiona. Nice. Interesting. Interesting. Welcome, mates, to Springfield. Oh yeah. Take a photo, actually. So we've got the Androids Dungeon and Baseball Card Shop. We've got Donut Shop. Okay, we've got the police car, Springfield Police. There they are. There's a pizza and pasta shop, hot dog house, and then there's Krusty Land and the Simpsons ride. Oh, Springfield Pensionary. Oh my god. Oh, that's Sideshow Bob up there. There's Moe's. Excellent. Why are you little? Alright, mate, it's time to have a look at Quickie Mart. And hats, shirts, Krusty doll, Duff, thank you. These hats, Duff beer, Duff beer, water, yep, Krusty plush, hats, all the Simpsons plush, and some more shirts. Nice. Cool. Alright, mates, I got my donut here, the world famous pink donut. I'm gonna eat it and let you know, mates, how it is. Oh yeah.
My name is Trevor. I'm going to be your tour guide this afternoon as we explore the Universal backlot. Arguably, though, I'm not the most important person on board. That would be our driver, Richard, who's taking us around this afternoon. Say hi to Richard, everyone. Hi. He says hi back, a fantastic wave. Now, in addition, it's not just the two of us. I do also have a co-host. You might know this co-host from his time on Saturday Night Live or The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Here he is, Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Trevor!
And the greatest driver.
Richard!
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Trevor!
owes me $5.
Whoops, forgot about that.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That is correct. I do have to go over just a couple of safety rules for your safety and comfort while on board the tram this afternoon. So first off, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property. If at any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord and please remain seated. Also, please no smoking of any kind during the tour. And be prepared, our tour today features loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects, so you may get wet. There are also some tram movements during the tour, so secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board the train. Alright folks, with all of that out of the way, we're leaving the theme park behind and we're heading toward a real working studio where over the years we've produced television shows, commercials, music videos, and of course movies. In fact, our legacy began back in 1914, and for over 100 years, many of the favorite films have made right here at Universal Studios. Now, very quickly, to the right-hand side of the tram, you're going to see the Universal Studios fire station, which, by the way, that's not a set. Those are our actors inside. That's a real functioning fire station, because we here at Universal City, we're a real functioning city. In addition, we have medical services, we have a deputy station, we even have our own zip code. Really, the only difference between Universal City and whichever lovely town you folks are coming from today is that Universal City is entirely dedicated to making films and television shows. That's what we're all about. Now, the first area that we're visiting, our front lot, is known for all aspects of film production, including filming itself. In fact, coming up on the left-hand side of the tram, you're going to see a building where filming will take place inside one of our sound stages. That's stage 12, and not only is it the largest sound stage we have here at Universal Studios, it's one of the 10 largest sound stages in the entire world. And here's just a small sample of some films that have used sound stage number 12 over the years. Yes, even exterior scenes like that, hey, sometimes they're filmed inside a soundstage. We in Hollywood, we love using sound stages. First off, it's because they're 98% soundproof. With construction often happening a lot. Trucks and trailers constantly driving by. For the most part, you won't hear any of that inside the sound stages. And as you saw, we can really build whatever we want, from the tiniest amounts of cubicles to the largest of mansions. Which, by the way, folks, the left-hand side of the tram right now, we're about to pass sound stages number 7 and 8. Those sound stages would have such a set, specifically such a mansion, as that's where they're currently prepping for the 4th and final season of the television show Bel-Air, which airs on Peacock. It's based on the hit 90s series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. However, it's a very dramatic retelling of that story. Here to tell you a little bit more are a couple of its stars, Jabari Banks and Ollie Charlatan.
You just got me water when you get. So what is you put egg on the cheese? You put cheese on the eggs and on the cheese.
That's right.
Whoa, how many seats do you think are in there?
I don't know, it's gotta be a lot.
Man, we could probably fit the whole Bel-Air cast and crew in there.
No, we gotta get one of these for the mansion.
For sure.
You're lucky for y'all. The Banks family mansion lives right here on the Universal lot.
Right. Some of Bel-Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. Jabari, what have been your most memorable moments?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many to choose from. You know, I love the foyer set where Will first enters, and at that moment, his life changes forever. What about you?
Well, the Bel-Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having me sit in that cold ice bath for hours.
Yeah.
And that was really
I still can't feel my toes. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew who put it all together, from hair, wardrobe, makeup,
set design, props, and transportation.
Transpo, yes. Yo, Transpo is the best, and they have the sweetest rides for us to play with.
Actually, speaking of, if we're gonna get a ride like this, we'd better go talk to Transpo now and let these people get back to their tour.
Yeah, that sounds good. As long as I get to drive.
Oh, not if I've got the keys.
Oh, nothing wrong.
Come on, man.
Thanks, Jabari and Ollie. Now, NBC Universal's television history goes back 85 years, with the opening day ceremonies of the 1939 New York World's Fair marking our first broadcast. Since then, we've produced and televised some of the most popular and longest-running shows ever seen on a number of television shows like The Jeffersons, Columbo, Coach, all filmed right here on Universal Lawn. Now, more recently, to the right-hand side of the tram, right behind those minions, trying to wave hello, we have soundstage number 18 and 19. They were home to the television show The Good Place for 4 years. That show starred Kristen Bell, William Jackson Harper, as well as Ted Danson. More recently, stage 19 was also used for a television show called The Man on the Inside, which aired on Netflix. It also stars Ted Danson. Speaking of another Ted, of course, to the left, you might recognize a certain teddy bear who's celebrating the fact that not only he has 2 movies under his belt named after him, Ted and Ted 2, but Also a TV series also named Ted, which is a prequel to films. By the way, you might have heard they're currently working on a season 2 of Ted for Peacock, produced by Seth MacFarlane, who also voiced the titular character. Details are tightly under wraps, and of course, it's great to have that production, that whole cast and crew back here in Universal lot. Now, in addition, to the left, we're passing a very important area on the studio lot right now, our production bungalows. This is really where the movie magic all begins. This is where producers will gather with writers, A-list actors, directors, to come together to figure out the next big film or television show that they want to produce for the big or small screen. Such notable producers that work include Amy Pascal of Pascal Pictures. She's done such things like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse for Sony Animation, as well as last year's film Challenger starring Zendaya. Another person that works here, Mark Platt of Mark Platt Productions. Now, you'll notice his offices because the left-hand side of the tram right now, we're passing them. You'll notice a little green balloon with a familiar logo on it. Not only did he produce the original Broadway musical Wicked, but he also recently produced the movie as well, starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, which, by the way, last month at the Oscars won 2 Academy Awards for both Best Costume Design as well as Best Production Design. So congratulations to that whole cast and crew for that huge achievement. If you haven't seen it, by the way, first off, it's amazing. It's currently streaming on Peacock, though. Now, very quickly, to the left-hand side of the tram, we're passing some final sound stages on our front lot. Sound stages number 25 and 26. Stage 25 is home to Lopez vs. Lopez, starring George Lopez and his real-life daughter, Maya Lopez. As for Stage 26, that is home to St. Dennis Medical, which both air on NBC and the following day on Peacock. Now, behind me is our metropolitan area where currently they're filming a brand new television show called The Burbs, starring Keke Palmer. Thus, we're entering our quiet zone. The camera, the microphone, it's all going to go off. However, have your cameras ready. You never know who or what you might see. Now that we're safely inside this tunnel, I can talk to you again. Although once we're done with this, we will enter our quiet zone again. I'll have to be quiet for a couple more minutes. But anyway, as you saw, yes, we're about to take a trip to Skull Island, where King Kong resides. As a brief reminder this time, folks, remember to please remain seated at all times. Keep your arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. In addition, if you are carrying any belongings with you, now's the time I recommend holding on those items tightly, as visiting Skull Island, well, sometimes can be a little bit of a bumpy ride.
Last on everybody. Back to Skull Island.
got a little bit.
Everyone, feel free to take off your 3D glasses now. Do please hold on to them though. And we are entering our quiet zone once more, so I'll let you know when I can talk again.
I felt Alexa never back at the treadmill. I was like, oh my god. Like at first, I was like, oh, I was holding up the seating closet.
Right, I can finally talk again. Thank you so much for your patience, folks. Now, to the left-hand side of the tram across this lake, you might notice two sound stages, soundstage number 30 and 31. Currently, that's where we're working on season 27 of The Voice, which airs on NBC on Mondays.
Hey, what's up, Studio Tour? It's Kelsey Ballerini.
And I am John Legend from The Voice. Now, we shoot our show right here in Stage 31, one of the newest stages on the lot.
These state-of-the-art sound stages allow us to bring our show to life, from the blinds to the lives and everything in between.
Everyone's talking about the new voice coaches, even the new voice coaches.
You see that gorgeous face in here? We missed you, man. Go on.
I'm here to put these boys in their place.
That was a big baby. So that's how it's gonna be.
The Voice, Monday on NBC and Peacock.
Now, in addition, I know it's a little bit difficult to see right now. We've been passing this lovely body of water that we refer to as Park Lake. Now, that lake is more than just display. We have used it for filming as well. In fact, personally, I'm a huge fan of our classic Universal monsters, and it was used for a film that last year celebrated its 70th anniversary. Yes, the creature from the Black Lagoon. All of us at Universal, of course, love our monsters. They make up a huge part of our history, dating back from the 1920s all the way to later this year. Not too long, in fact, on May 22nd, when we opened Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida, which, folks, I don't know if you've seen some of the photos and videos they've started releasing of the area. Now, the first kitchen, that's where the host and a guest chef will show you how to prep a meal, make food for your friends and family in front of the cameras. The second kitchen houses essentially an already completed version of that meal that they would have made earlier in the day. And later on, once they're ready to wrap up, they'll place that meal in front of the camera. At this time, folks, remember to please remain seated at all times. Keep your arms, feet, legs inside the vehicle, and please hold on. We have a very exciting opportunity now. We're driving through one of our sound stages, soundstage number 50. We're currently working on a brand new production. This is what we call a hot set. That means everything is technical ready. This is exactly what it's going to look like when they resume filming later tomorrow. But just look at all the tiny details that goes in bringing a location like this in a subway station to life. Whoa! Not to worry, folks, that happens in California. Quick reminder to please stay seated and hold on. Uh-oh, folks. This just might be the big one! Just survived earthquake, inspired by a disaster classic film Earthquake, which was originally released on November 15th of 1974, and starred Calvin Heston, Richard Roundtree, and Carter, and actually celebrated its 50th anniversary last year. Now, there was another disaster classic that was originally supposed to come out just a month after the movie Earthquake was released in December of 1974. Unfortunately, due to difficulties with filming, they delayed that movie into the following summer. That movie went on to become one of the biggest films of all time, created the term blockbuster as we know it today. You've probably all heard of it. Jaws, directed by Steven Spielberg, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary later this year. Now, at this time, folks, again, remember to please remain seated at all times. Keep your arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. We have a very exciting opportunity right now, folks. I figured it's such a lovely, a gorgeous day. It's a perfect time to take a trip to the beach. And what better beach to visit than Amity Island? You might have heard recently about a shark problem, but as you can see to the right-hand side of the tram, they've caught the shark. Security right now, in fact, is doing final preparations before they reopen. Oh, no, folks, there's a shark in the water. There is a shark in the water. Boy, I think my George is the diver. I'm sure he's in there right now. Oh, no, that's George. George, quick, get out of there. There's a shark. Oh, poor George. Fancy guy being in there. Oh, I see his guts, too. Oh, no. Everyone's safety, why not we pull the tram forward further behind this pier? Perfect, Richard. Thank you so much. Now there's that barrel full of bait out in the middle of the water that'll hopefully distract the shark. Oh, yep, sinking the bait! And half the dock with it. I think we need a bigger tram. Look out, there's the shark! And that, everyone, was Jaws. Jaws has been a fan favorite attraction since 1976 when the shark made its backlot debut. Pardon me. There have been a few different iterations of the mechanical shark over the years, starting with one that we affectionately refer to as Carrot Tooth because of its oversized teeth. As for our shark today, his name is Bruce. He's named after the original mechanical shark from the film Jaws. It was in turn named Bruce after Steven Spielberg's attorney. Now, at this time, folks, very quickly, we're approximately halfway through our tour, so a brief reminder to please stay seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property. If you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention, and I will be back to assist you, but please remain seated on the tram at all times. Well, welcome to our old Mexico set. Now, it's here we have a weather demonstration for you. We'll show you how exactly we create weather effects. So it's a lovely day. Absolutely nothing could go wrong. I spoke too soon. No, don't worry. Like I said, that's all Hollywood magic. That lightning that you're seeing, that's strobe lighting. As for the thunder, typically we don't add sound effects until the post-production process. We have it right now for drag effect. Normally, though, our main goal would be to record our actors' dialogue. As for the rain that started pouring, no fancy technology involved. It's coming out of high-powered sprinklers. Gravity does heavy lifting. Or heavy falling, I should say. And for those of you taking photos or recording right now, you guys see a couple of photos out. You might notice this rain a little bit difficult to capture on camera. And normally we do here, you have a better word, we almost cheat this a little bit. We have played some backlighting to make it pop a little bit more later on when watching the scene unfold. Boy, this is a heavy storm, sure. Oh, hang on, folks, looks like we have a flash flood. One of our oldest attractions for the studio tour, Flash Flood, created back in 1968. Now, this area has been used for filming as well. It was used for the music video for Lady Gaga's song Judas, as well as the film Big Fat Liar, starring Frank Muniz, Amanda Bynes, and Paul Giamatti.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that. Hang on, funny folks!
Well, folks, we're continuing our trip through the Wild West now. For our next stop, welcome to 6 Points. We call this area 6 Points because back during the silent era of filmmaking, this street had 6 different roads connected to it. It was honestly much larger than it is today. Every road, much like this one, had its own bank, its own saloon, its own jail, all of the filming locations you would need to make a Western. They were actually to film 6 movies here simultaneously because it was the silent era at the time. They didn't have to worry about sound bleeding over to other productions. You might recognize these streets if you watch Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That film starred Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, in fact, won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his work in that role. This is where Leonardo DiCaprio playing Rick Dalton. He was dropped off to set, very upset with the way his career is going, though fortunately he did have a young Julio Butters comfort him. After all, he did have that one phenomenal take with actor Timothy Oliphant. One minor thing to note about 6 Points, by the way, if you look around, all of that brickwork that you're seeing on a lot of these buildings, not real brick. It would be very time-consuming to lay out real brick, and these sets occasionally go through quick turnaround times we're constantly using for filming. So instead, we have a plastic molding, which looks a lot like brick, as you saw, which we can set up, film whatever we have to, and then tear it down as need be, whatever the next production requires. Coming up on the right-hand side of the tram, you can see a little bit more of our western town. Like I said, 6 Points used to be much larger than it is today. This area is our Denver Street. It was transformed into 1800s Australia for the film Saving Mr. Banks. Those sequences starred Colin Farrell in the lead role. You might have more recently seen as Oz Cobblepot and the Penguin for HBO. At this time, though, pardon me, you may notice we're about to do a little bit of backtracking. Very briefly, we're going to be driving by Amity Island from Steven Spielberg's Jaws once again. Now, this gives me the opportunity to bring up Steven Spielberg because we've had a long collaborative relationship with the Academy Award director, and he actually helped bring Jaws to the studio tour. In fact, instead of me talking about it, I'll just let the man speak for himself.
The designers and myself all envisioned and created.
Well, folks, coming up on the left-hand side of the tram right now, we're about to pass what's been a very busy area this past couple of weeks. This is our Colonial Street, best known as Wisteria Lane for Desperate Housewives. Currently, it's where they're working on the brand new television show called The Burbs, starring Kiki Palmer, based on the 80s film with the same name. In fact, coming up on the left-hand side of the tram now, in a sort of a rare treat, all these cars that you're seeing, these are picture cars for The Burbs. Picture cars are literally any plane, train, automobile that you see on camera at any given point. In fact, even our own Universal Studio Tour tram has been a picture car as well. So that's just a couple of examples of some visual effects in action. Over the years, we here at Universal, we've had the opportunity to work with a lot of iconic film directors. Some of the more recent ones would include Christopher Nolan, who last year won Academy Award for Best Director for directing Oppenheimer. Another person on the list, Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele got his start in sketch comedy as one half of the group of Key and Peele before he transitioned over into writing and directing. He won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay for writing the film Get Out. And right now we're heading to the set from his film Nope. We're heading inside Jupiter's Claim. Here to tell you more is writer and director Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, welcome to the world of no.
One of the final locations we'll be driving by on our tour today, coming up on the right-hand side of the tram, you're going to notice that massive blue screen right there. Now, we love using both blue and green screens because we can digitally transpose any background that we require for a certain sequence. Now, the reason why we switch between blue and green, essentially our skin types, none of our skin types have blue or green pigments in them, and also because of costuming. A phenomenal example would be the first Spider-Man film starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and Willem Dafoe. Spider-Man, of course, has a rather iconic costume that's made out of red and blue colors. Now, if Tobey Maguire was wearing that costume in front of a blue screen, during the post-production process, half of his body would entirely disappear. As for a green screen, well, of course, Willem Dafoe portrays the Green Goblin, and he would entirely disappear if he stood in front of a green screen, so that's why we switch back and forth. Now, one of the great things about Falls Lake, it has a water tank that filled about 2.7 millions of gallons of water, and with the combination of both practical and digital effects, we can create moments like this one that we did for the film Sully, starring Tom Hanks and directed by Clint Eastwood.
Evacuate.
Yes, really rather incredible. That was filmed right inside Falls Lake, completely transforming that area, making it look like the Hudson River instead of Southern California. All that being said, folks, our tour is about to come to an end today. I'll leave you with one more thing. Like I mentioned before, we've had a long-time collaboration with director Steven Spielberg, and I just briefly wanted him to share himself a story about why he calls Universal home today.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
So yes, just like you folks did today, you started off simply by taking a tour here at Universal Studios. Now again, thank you all for joining us here at the world famous studio tour. I hope you gained a certain appreciation and understanding about how exactly make some of your favorite films and television shows today. To our past members, a very special thanks to you for joining us today. If you're not a past member, head to Universal Box Office, see how you can upgrade today's ticket to an annual pass so you can come back again and again. Also, make sure you download the Universal Studios Hollywood app. That's real confirmed that the park closes today at 7 o'clock p.m. Check for wait times and so much more. And to purchase any of the NBC Universal movies and television shows that we seen on the tour today, you can visit uphe.com or ask one of our retail stores. All that being said, on behalf of our driver Richard, myself, Trevor, and everyone here at Universal, thank you for joining us at the world famous studio tour. As we say in Hollywood, folks, that's a wrap.
Alright mates, we've made it to Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios. We're going to go in and have a quick look. This is probably the newest attraction, so I've never been, so let's go have a look at it then. Oh yeah yeah. Blah blah blah. In we go. There we go, make the sound effect itself. That makes sense. Here we go. Nintendo World. Oh, yeah. Let's go. There we go.
When bomb-bombs are tossed at you, use your arms to swat them away. Got it? Swat bob-ombs away. When bullet bills fly toward you, duck to dodge them. Don't forget, duck to dodge bullet bills. Jump to hit a question mark and get a power up. When you get a fire flower, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Yes! Swing your arms to throw fireballs. Now go forth, defeat Bowser Jr., and reclaim the golden mushroom. Good luck, heroes!
Snowy bit. And then there's this. That makes a lot of sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I thought to around the joint. It's beautiful. It's excellent. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it went well. I think it went really well. I love it. Alrighty mates, my food has arrived. As you can tell, we got some fries and we got a Mario burger. I'm gonna eat all of this. Oh my god, that looks yum, 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 yum. Well, here we go into the Super Nintendo World Shop. So we got shirts, bags, trophies, all of the plushies. Get rings. Key rings. Shirts, mugs. Pretty much just the standard too. Cool, cool. Alright mates, well I'll see you mates, I think at home, so yeah, maybe. We're just having a bit of a quick look around here. That's some silly fun, man. My god. I don't remember. That's a water park? Minion Cafe. Oh, that's the orphanage. That's the orphanage. And that's where the ride is. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'll take a photo of it actually. And there's Gru's house. Yep. Yeah. There's a pub. And then there's Despicable Me. Nice. So a bit of a bonus, mates. I'm currently at the Hogwarts area, which I didn't actually do. It's like 20 minutes before closing time, so I thought I'd just have a bit of a quick look before we actually leave. Ah, this is cool.
This is great.
Yeah. Is it open? Yeah. This is cool. I like this. Yeah. Especially that. Alright, see you mates in the next thing. Alright mates, back at the hotel again, surprise, surprise. And this is where the Universal vlogs end. So thank you mates for watching. And yeah, and I'll see you mates for tomorrow's LA vlog. Oh yeah.